Why should you practice techniques that you're not sure will work for you? That's a good question. Every weekend, I get together with the local MMA schools, kickboxing schools, and we practice. And I wanted to go over an Uchi because right now I'm a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and I want to get ready for my black belt test. And I have to have a certain amount of techniques that I know. And I'll be honest, kind of weak on the Judo side. I prefer to do double legs and single legs. So for me personally, I feel that working techniques that you normally don't use is part of your toolbox as a martial artist. The more tools you have, the more things you can teach. Maybe I'm not very good at the Uchimata, but maybe one of my students can be. Maybe it's not applicable to MMA. That's what some of the MMA guys are saying. You can't use an Uchimata in MMA. And I was thinking, wait a second, but like, there's some great fighters that are coming out of Pakistan now that make Sambo or Judo and MMA. Like, they're doing a great job with this stuff. But I'm not going to argue with anyone. What I will say is, just because something doesn't work for you doesn't mean it can't work for a student. Now, I guess this is that layer of if you're a student of the martial art and you're not a coach, that may be a different layer. As a student, you do want to be stronger at what you're strong with. So maybe double legs and single legs are way easier for you than doing Judo, and you're going to bypass Judo altogether. And maybe as someone who's trying to short track, fast pace your MMA career or martial arts career, you may end up going to one or two techniques that work really well for you and stick to that. But later, if you want to teach, well, what are your classes going to be? You can't teach Americana at every class, decide not to Americana at every class and not be able to play guard. These are the kind of things you have to think about as you progress in your martial arts journey. What do you think? Drop it in the comments.